The doctor in the video about Jim Humble, conversations with Jim Humble, um, I was really impressed with the doctor, and I posted a video link to Facebook on it a couple years ago. I'm not sure, 3 or 4 years ago maybe. It was very persuasive because he was an MD and he was factual and neutral, objective. But he said some very important things about MMS and its potential. The doctor in this video, like I said, it's same background, same lab coat, similar looking man. But the doctor I watched in the fake video has a thinner face. He didn't, in that video, he didn't have the same things to say. He was saying, he used to ask more general questions. And I'm not sure that Jim Humble in that video is Jim Humble, though. Nose area doesn't look right. Also, there's information on a site that says it is jimhumble.com. But to me, it looks different than the jimhumble.com I just looked up the other night and read years ago. It's saying Jim Humble is dead, for one thing. It's saying he was prospecting for gold. One site says South America. The other site says Venezuela. I understood he was mining for gold in Brazil. There's no doubt it was Brazil. Now, the Brennan family is Brazilian. And that was Trudy Brennan at St. Peter's Place. And I had the feeling while I lived there, after some weird shit was happening, that Trudy Brennan owned the building. She could own Commonwealth LLC, which is St. Peter's Place and the parish apartments around here. They were either Catholic schools or what else? I guess they were Catholic schools or something that are now apartments. But, the Brennans were only in the top 5 of the richest people in Brazil. So they could actually be a smokescreen for other prominent people, I'm guessing Brazil, because they tried to cover it up with this Jim Humble thing. But if that video I just saw was fake, boy, they went to a lot of trouble for that. I guess it really is true. Of all the things that are threatening to Satanists, alternative medical things, like colloidal silver, Laetrile, apricot kernels, and DMSO, MMS takes the cake. I guess Satanists wanted me to see the doctor in the white coat and immediately post the video. I'm gonna just babysit this video. I think the video I just posted to you, that one, Jim Humble Bing video, I think it's a fake. But you know, it's pretty clever. The doctor looks similar to the one in the video I was so impressed with a couple years ago about conversations with, and they listed his name in the title, or a conversation with. But this doctor's face is quite a bit thinner, and I'm not sure the Jim Humble in the video is the real Jim Humble. Plus, there's fake information out there that says it's at jimhumble.com. The whole page looks different. Jim Humble's homepage looks so different than it did a couple days ago, or last week, or 2 weeks ago. Something about the Jim Humble nose in the video link. It ain't right. Plus, the information out there is saying Jim Humble is dead. Plus, the information out there is saying he was a gold prospector in Venezuela when he was clearly a gold miner in Brazil. And now I don't think Trudy Brennan is the big power behind Brazil, because the Brennans are only in the top 5 of the richest people. I may have said billionaires before. They may be billionaires, I'm not sure. But the Brennan, B-R-E-N-N-A-N-D family, are only in the top 5 of the richest people in Brazil. So the real power could be somewhere else among those rich people, or the government or something. But Trudy Brennan could be a smokescreen. And you know, I believe she owned St. Peter's Place, which is Commonwealth LLC. And Commonwealth LLC owns the parish apartments around town that were converted from like Catholic schools to apartments. So I'm posting this video so you know you'll see it. Okay, honey. I'm going to call this one continued, and I'll try to post it right after the Jim Humble one. I'll have to excuse me. They're getting worse and worse. The more ascended they get, the more love they discover they have within themselves, the worse they get. I think that's a fake video. It was a Bing.com video. I don't think it was YouTube. It was labeled Bing.com video. Bing video. I don't know. It could also be on YouTube. I don't know. Also, the doctor in what I believe was a fake video had a brief expression around the eyes, mostly the right eye, of Jonathan Scott from HGTV's Property Brothers. He and his twin brother Drew, they were here. They haven't said anything lately, but they were here for forever. And I just refuse to believe they were evil, because they were so wholesome and stuff. So, it would have been exciting if that had been the video. The video I saw and posted to Facebook years ago, 3 or 4 maybe, was very persuasive. Mm-hmm. I gave Paul the link to the video. He may post it. When I don't seem to be getting reliable information, I use the Swift browser, and when I think of it, I use Bing.com, the Bing search engine, and that's where I found this video. God agrees with me and he wants me to repeat that. The more ascended they become, the more close to the truth but not the truth they become. Tom says he means subtle. Tom could be a woman as other people's Holy Spirit of God concept and who they're seeing. I don't know. It could be a girl. He could be a God oppressor. A Paul oppressor. It has an antiseptic taste and smell to it. It's okay. It's hard to drink a lot at once. Load him up. Where are you? 90. Not bad. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. So I conclude MMS is the most threatening to Satanists of all the alternative medicines, alternative treatments for illness that I have learned about. I'm going to label this continued.